What is going on, YouTube? Today we are reacting to AAA does not want you playing this game. Well, that is a game, but I'm thinking this game is they're talking about where wins meet, and honestly, I've been loving that game. I think I have. Let me check. I have 86 hours, and that's like I think that pretty much mostly actually in-game playing hours. Like I'm actually been fucking grinding the game, and I'm loving it. So I do hope you do enjoy today's video, and let's get right into it.
It's no secret that I have a deep love for Eastern games, so
who doesn't,
Where
man?
Wins Meet
They're the
landed
best.
on my radar this past year, I was definitely intrigued. An ARPG with MMO-ish things, wuxia game set in ancient China, beautiful character design, martial arts combat, open world exploration, and it's made by Eastern devs. Sign me up. When I saw that it was free to play.
Yeah, honestly, like the character customization design is really nice. The cosmetic is beautiful too, and honestly, it's free to play. Like, who doesn't love those? And like the Souls-ish like mechanics is really fun too.
I got a little nervous. We all know how that can go, but I was glad to learn that the monetization isn't paying for power, no gameplay content.
Yeah, it's only paying for cosmetics.
The gacha is pretty much all cosmetic focused, and there is a battle pass system with some progression perks, but the entire
the battle pass doesn't really do much.
Free. And after I learned that, my tune changed.
Except for I don't really know too much, but there's a portable merchant, which allows you to buy like the weekly stuff, just like wherever you want, like all of them. Which I'm thinking about getting a battle pass just for that.
Fast forward through this past week, in the evenings I'd sit down,
and I guess the bonus is worse too.
Thinking I'd play for an hour or two, and next thing I would know, it would be midnight, and I'd still be going. Now, I am not a young NPC anymore. I knew my sleep schedule would have regrets, but I didn't. I just couldn't put it down because of how many different things were begging for my attention. Unique boss fights, likable characters, co-op, fun and fluid combat.
I haven't done co-op too. Actually, no, I've done a little bit of co-op, like the boss fights, like great.
Where I can just ride my horse around for hours if I want, and just beauty everywhere.
I haven't rode the horse too much.
The NPCs, the ethereal character I made, obviously, and for me it genuinely feels like they truly cared about making something fun. It might not be perfect.
And one of the most like fun things I have about this game is that you get like the screenshotting, like when you're just taking photos, like man, the area is so picturesque. I love it. Oh my god, it's so good.
But the care really comes through, so thank you so much to Everstone Studio for partnering with me on this video and letting me really dig into this world. Let's dive in. Okay, so first I need to tell you about something that genuinely
game too.
blew my mind, and that was the absolute love given to the background NPCs in this game. You know the ones just standing around, the blacksmith hammering on the same spot on the anvil for eternity.
Is this fisherman that I'm thinking about?
Who says, I used to be an adventurer like
no,
you,
this guy's straight up just fishing.
The exact same tone 47 times.
There's just a guy by like the river here.
You can actually type.
I'm trying to rob him.
Like,
well, I'm trying to beat him in chest, but he keeps smoking
whatever
me.
you want, and they just respond to what you say like actual people. And they know what you were thinking, because I was too. That can't possibly work well, right? But it does. I was actually kind of surprised by how much I liked this feature. It is super fun to just have normal conversations with random people you meet in the game. Honestly, I feel like
the AI bot's really good.
Revolutionary, but you let me know if I am forgetting another game that has done this before. For example, I was talking to this NPC who had a bandit problem, and instead of getting a quest marker that just said, go kill 10 bandits, we just started strategizing. Arrested me and brought me in as a prisoner to gain their trust. We workshopped the whole plan, my disguise, how we would sell it, the signal for when to strike. By the end,
at some point in the future, they probably will allow that implementation. Like you create the plan, like messaging the guy, like the bot, and maybe potentially making into a kind of a quest line. That'd be pretty cool. Like in the future, obviously, well down in the future where AI can do that, but we're probably far off from that.
Buddies. Or I was chatting with this hunter who said he had been framed for something. Again, we were strategizing how to exonerate him. Then somehow we ended up talking about Disney World. He wanted to go, so naturally I had to warn him about Disney adults. And we had this whole conversation about whether or not he was a Disney adult and what that even means. At the end, he thanked me for the warning and said he didn't want to go anymore. What? I had just talked to an NPC.
No, I never went that deep.
The fact that this
every time I did, I only wanted to get the friendship
stuff.
stuff.
All of these characters, though, you know what it reminds me of?
Do you know anything?
Yeah, it's kind of like that.
Oh,
except
Harry Potter.
Of chatting with a mysterious diary that is definitely not evil, I am having a full conversation with characters about bandit heists and their problems. It is significantly less cursed, for the most part, but equally as captivating. And sometimes the NPCs will start sending you gifts. The more you talk to people,
I don't know what those gifts are used for, but I got a lot of them.
They unlock unique quests or give you perks. The game rewards you for caring about people, which, of course, that is what hooked me. Of course it is. I love a gifting system, okay? And I may or may not be taking screenshots of gifts NPCs have sent me. I might be building a folder of them now, but I am fine. That's fine.
Oh, this area looks so good. I love that area.
We have to talk about how pretty this game is. Like, actually stunning to look at.
Thank you, bro. This is the best part of the game.
Sunlight was filtering through the trees, and there was this character in flowing robes, and I thought, all right, well, this must be a main quest NPC or someone super special, right? They're supposed to look good. But then I kept exploring, and so many characters look like this. The quest-giving characters, the random townspeople just going about their day. I am walking through villages,
you can tell the difference between
people,
commoners and
looking
like kind of
respectfully. And when you put them alongside
martial
characters
artists
in
or
certain
people from
Western
sex
low-priced games, you get millions of dollars spent on characters that look like, well, that. But this free game, they made sure to include attractive characters, and on top of that, every costume tells a story.
There are some unattractive ones that make sense.
You can tell someone probably spent weeks designing these outfits, and there are so many specific historically inspired designs, and clearly a lot of effort and respect was put into this. And for your own character, you can make someone just as beautiful. I spent an embarrassing amount of time in the character creator, and
I didn't spend too much time myself, like adjusting cheekbones and jawlines and chins and mouth. I mostly focus on eyes when I create characters.
Even though Western localizers blessed us with their signature body type 1 and body type 2 options. It actually was difficult to choose which base model to start with, and I didn't have to download 5 mods. No hunting down Reddit tutorials at 2 a.m. while questioning my life choices. Just a really solid character creator with many options. Beautiful, rugged,
well, I think some of these are people's.
Or whatever.
SpongeBob.
Anything your heart desires.
SpongeBob boy.
They put real effort into this. No laziness, no lecture on what
I did like a raid one, and I actually ran into a guy who had like the Giga Chad chin meme. It was really funny.
They just built it, gave us all the tools we could want, and said, go wild. Beyond all of the character love, the combat is a ton of fun too. To drop a bit of NPC lore on you, my first introduction to the wuxia genre happened on a high school field trip. One of my friends kept telling me about this movie she wanted to show me on the bus ride.
I heard it said, but I'm not too sure.
Crouching Tiger, Hidden Dragon. I do not remember anything else about that
trip
just
that
day, but
cultivation,
I do remember sitting there on the bus,
style,
watching the movie on her phone and being completely absorbed in my first wuxia experience. I can confidently say,
I did read a lot of cultivation type manga.
Really well. Fluid wuxia combat, diving into enemies or pulling them to you from afar, disarming them. They even have this Tai Chi mechanic where you can throw whoever you're fighting.
These fights were crazy.
Including bears. It is there when you nail a parry, and the movement is everywhere. Triple jumps, wall running, gliding around. They just
wait till you fight the old man. The old man goes crazy.
Fantasy. Flying through the air, defying physics, and it is a lot
of
fun.
The
if you've
goddamn
ever played games
geese.
like Ghost of Tsushima, Assassin's Creed, Elden Ring, ESO, you will see bits and pieces of them in here, and while it might not be quite as polished as some of those games, it is more polished than some of the $70 games we have gotten these past few years, which hopefully puts some much needed pressure on the quality that should be expected from AAA, and rightfully so. Because why would somebody spend that much money on a broken game when free alternatives like this exist?
She has a point.
That actually work. And here's
oh my god, this actually just reminded me of the new Assassin's Creed DLC with this like the Attack on Titan crossover thing. It was absolutely terrible. They like the cutscenes. Oh my gosh.
You can actually play this completely solo if you want, or jump into the more MMO-esque stuff when you feel like it. I played it mostly solo. I've been playing mostly solo, just exploring, talking to NPCs, doing my own thing. But I did turn on the feature and will sometimes I had to do like the daily stuff, running around in towns, and it is nice. Like the world feels alive, but nobody is forcing me to keep up or be social unless I want to. And the game really is whatever you make it. You want to be in the weeds with all the lore, going deep on every detail, piecing together mysteries.
I'm trying to get like a lot of the map completion done.
You can do that. You want to ignore all of that and just vibe on your horse, fighting every enemy you see? That's also completely valid. You can grind as much or as little as you want. Last night, I spent hours just trying to beat this one boss, perfecting my timing. Night before that, I just rode my horse through the forest. I stopped to chat with some villagers, watched the sunset.
I'm thinking about building a base now in this.
Peaceful. Oh, and did I mention that you can build too?
Oh, she's about to talk. Don't kill me.
Construction system where you can create your own spaces.
I want to create it by the bamboo
I haven't really dived
area.
deep into that yet, but knowing that I can is very exciting.
It might have a use in the future.
What makes all of this work is just how ambitious this game is. Full story campaign, open world exploration.
Oh my gosh.
Deep combat.
On top of this, like a mini marketplace, not for items, but like, well, for items that you sell to get the currency for like when you want to buy food off NPCs like that, whatever that's called. there's a kind of marketplace that have it that has a percentage based on like certain players have certain different percentages of how much the up cost for. So you want to buy low and sell high, and I'm like, holy shit, this is like a grind in itself. And I'm like, I'm actually kind of enjoying that. I did like, it doesn't take long as you find somebody who you has a high price and you sell it to them. But it does take a little bit of time. But it's kind of fun. I do enjoy it.
System, building mechanics, that whole NPC conversation system, co-op, solo play, PvP. It is a lot
I haven't done
game,
PvP at all
and
yet.
there is genuinely a ton to do. Things can
I don't know
also
if I will
get
do
a bit more
PvP.
unhinged too, because while I've been over here playing mostly solo, having my very peaceful little roleplay moments, I see people on social media
I've seen
join
that.
this cult that runs around in bath towels, just bath towels.
Yeah, disciples.
That is the
Yeah.
whole thing. I saw
haven't done
someone
this.
lower their prison sentence time by traveling around in a horse-drawn jail cell while other
I've
players
not-
threw food
I
and
haven't done that
items at them,
either.
like a medieval stock situation, but
But I
guess
wanted you to
make it
mention the
multiplayer.
$40,000
and someone
boat.
turned into a dog and then played mahjong with a group of other dogs. Just a
What?
table full of dogs playing mahjong. Everything is valid and everything is encouraged. The game just
That's funner.
gives you the tools and basically lets you do whatever you want. All right, real talk time. This game throws a lot at you. I have no problem admitting that
That's
I am
good. I kinda
sometimes
like
the
it.
definition of the very stereotypical girl gamer, and the UI is a lot. I won't lie.
Oh,
I
the
was a bit
UI,
overwhelmed
yeah,
at
the UI
times.
is
There
kinda
are
bad.
Lots of menus, lots of mechanics, so many different interfaces. I would click on something thinking I was going to the character stats and then somehow end up in the shop. But I will say,
Okay, I've never
it has
had that.
gotten
That's kinda
easier with
crazy.
time, and I am starting to learn my way around and get the hang of it. Also, for me, the bugs seem to be actually super rare. I don't think I've really experienced
The
many
bugs?
myself, except for
I haven't
maybe
seen a bug.
few out of place dead bodies and a side quest puzzle where it seemed like I couldn't interact with the object that I felt like I was supposed to. I should mention I do have a pretty
I'm not too sure about the
PC
experience
now,
one.
so your experience might vary depending on your setup, but from what I have seen and heard, the optimization is actually pretty solid. No
It is pretty
hiccups on
decent.
my end, and for a
It does mess up
free-to-play
when I have
game in
my
the
model up
5,
sometimes.
that is saying something. Which
I had to
brings
drop
us
some. I had to do
the
some
free-to-play.
setting changes
I
to
know,
make it do
I know.
change.
We all get nervous when we hear that, but hear me out. Like
I don't
said
want
at
my
the start of
GPU
the
running at
video,
100.
The entire story, all of the content is all completely free. The gacha
Completely free.
is all cosmetic
All
focused.
cosmetic.
This is not a pay-to-win game. It is more like a pay for beauty or
Yes,
pay for convenience.
No, pay for
if
beauty.
you want it, but it is completely optional.
Oh, but
Similar
there are some good looking like skins that like dresses and stuff that they have that is free as well. Like I do like the first guy you play as, his blue outfit is pretty nice. Like I like to have that as my character when I'm traveling around. But when I take photos, I like to wear another one, like a different one. I don't know.
Other games, there is
Pretty
a battle
cool
pass
helmets,
that gives you some resources to
like
speed
hats
things
and
up
stuff.
and
I don't
doesn't
know.
include cosmetics that won't come back. So there is a bit of FOMO there, but you can experience pretty much everything else without ever spending a dime. And for someone who is a sucker for cosmetics, me.
Yeah,
They are
yeah.
genuinely really beautiful with intricate embroidery and historically inspired designs. Even the free stuff you earn just from playing looks really good, and I genuinely do want them. Not because the game
And you can
pressures
adjust
me,
everything on your
but
back and
because
everything.
they are
Oh, it's so good. Great
Everstone
game.
created something really special with this game. There is some really cool stuff in here and choices that I haven't seen much of in other games. And playing through this has made me think about what I actually want from games. Because when every system and mechanic feels like it was built with care and respect, it becomes painfully obvious
It's not a
when that is
slop
missing
game. This
from
is
other
actually a
games
really good
trying
game.
to take the spotlight in recent years. You can really tell which games are made for players and which are made for other
Monetization?
reasons. I will just keep saying it. I am really excited about what is coming out of the East right now and where it's going.
I haven't done all the
because
boss
if
fights
this
yet.
is what free-to-play
Like
looks
the,
like,
world
if this
bosses.
is the direction Eastern devs are headed, that is honestly crazy. It's wild
I mean,
that
they're
they
cooking.
managed to do this for free, and if one studio can make it work, it sets a new bar for what
Oh my
free-to-play
God, the
should
one
look
story,
like. Success always
the
breeds
side
success,
quest
and
in
if there
the
are
Northeast, oh my God,
multiple
it's so
actual
crazy.
good games to choose from that are free, who is winning? We are. I just want more
100%.
options like this. More games, free or paid.
I mean, not even just more like, bro, their main quest is actually really good, but then even their side quests, they hit different. Like there's one where you like you're guiding souls to like salvation or something, and like you're guiding them through fire and everything, and it's just cinematically beautiful and also kind of sad because like they do have like families like waiting. Like they show that they really push that empathy onto you, and you kind of vibe, like kind of feel it. Like damn.
That actually respect players.
It's a
Whether
really
it is
good
this
game.
game or others leading the way, I am here for it. Games like this show what happens when developers build with passion instead of contempt
Not
and
enough passion.
disrespect.
Not
When
enough.
they trust
They
us
got
to
enough
make our own
passion.
choices and actually prioritize fun. That is when gaming feels alive
Yes,
again.
yes,
Beautiful
yes.
worlds to explore, characters who remember us, incredibly fun combat and movement, real moments of joy and discovery. And it didn't cost $70 to get here. If
It
you
didn't
made
cost
it to the
anything
end
to
of this
get there.
video, thank you so much. The game is out now and is completely free on PC and PS5. The link is in the description below. And let me know if you're playing. What parts are you enjoying the most? And
I'm
please
like
tell me your
grinding
favorite
this game,
NPC.
man.
I need
It's
to
a
know who
great
everyone
game.
is getting attached to because I'm very curious if it is the same ones as me. Thank you again to Everstone Studio for partnering with me on this video. It has been so much fun. Thanks again for being here, and I'll see you in the next one.
Dude, that was a great video. Yeah, no, everything she said was completely true. The game is great. It's free to play. All you had, if you want to pay for cosmetics, you can. They even give you like a mini discount coupon once in a while, which is nice. The battle pass isn't even like necessary to play the game. It just gives you cosmetics and maybe like 2 extra pulls on their like premium banner, which even then the premium banner right now I don't really like. I don't like the red robe. It doesn't look that good in my opinion. But they do have like one that's strictly just money, and I think I just want the it's like kind of like the recent eye cover thingy. That would actually kind of look still pretty dope. But I do hope you did enjoy today's video. Please like, comment, and subscribe. Please tell me what you guys think down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. See ya.